San Josef Bay is rated as one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. With soft white sand, dramatic sea stacks and caves, and coastal rainforest, it's a must-visit spot in Vancouver Island. This hike can be done either as a day trip or an overnight hike. It took me about 1 hour and 15 minutes each way to reach Second Beach for a total of 2 hours and 30 minutes of hiking. But if you want time to explore the sea stacks and caves, plan for a minimum of 3 hours. Reaching the trailhead takes at least 1.5 to 2 hours of driving, most of it on an industrial gravel road. When I visited, the road was in great shape and accessible for two-wheel drive low-clearance vehicles. However, conditions can change quickly. The shuttle driver told me that just 2 weeks earlier, the road was full of massive potholes. Be sure to check out current trail conditions before heading on the road. If you decide to drive, bring a spare tire and make sure you know how to change it. You can check trail reports on hiking apps such as AllTrails or in local hiking Facebook groups. The parking lot is large but fills up quickly in the summer, especially on weekends. If you're planning an overnight hike, consider using the Cape Scott Water Taxi Van Shuttle. You'll need to call or email ahead to reserve a spot. If you are planning a day trip, Cove Adventure Tours offers day trips to San Josef Bay from Port Hardy. There is an outhouse and covered picnic area available at the trailhead. If you choose to camp, camping fees are $10 per person per night as of 2025. You can pay online through the BC Parks website or pay with cash at the trailhead. Camping is first come, first serve. Although there is plenty of room along the beach, it can get quite crowded on the weekends. The trail is mostly flat and follows a wide gravel path, making for an easy hike. Dogs are allowed on leash in San Josef Bay, but I would not recommend bringing your dog due to the high wolf population. The San Josef Bay Trail was originally developed to be wheelchair accessible. As of June 2025, when I made this video, the trail currently has many bumpy routes and may not be fully accessible to all types of wheelchairs. You can use this video to help assess whether the trail is manageable for your needs. For those with limited mobility, there are not many benches or resting spots along the trail. At one point, San Josef Bay was colonized by Danish settlers. I'll share more about this history in my upcoming Cape Scott Trail video. Near the information sign a few kilometers from the trailhead, there's a side path leading to the ruins of Henry Olsen's general store and post office. After about 55 minutes of walking, I reached the first beach. This area has 3 clusters of bear caches and outhouses. There is no fresh water source at First Beach. You can access Second Beach via the beach at low tide, below 1.7 meters. I recommend using the Government of Canada Tide Chart website for accurate tide info. Exploring the sea stacks and caves is best done at low tide. Walking along the beach, it took me an additional 20 minutes to reach the second beach camping area from First Beach. However, you will likely want more time to explore the sea stacks and caves. There's an alternate high tide bypass trail marked with buoys and signage near the sea stacks. It's steep and includes light scrambling with a rope assist. Expect rugged, muddy, and rooty conditions. I spent 15 minutes on this trail. At Second Beach, you'll find an outhouse and bear caches. There is also a water source nearby. As you approach the outhouse and bear cache, you'll hear it trickling. For a more reliable stream, you can continue on toward Mount St. Patrick. Some hikers choose to extend their trip and hike Mount St. Patrick. Be warned, it's overgrown, rugged, and poorly marked. There is an active black bear population in the area. It is important to be bear aware. This includes carrying bear spray and storing any food and scented items in the bear caches. There is no cell service in the park. A satellite phone is recommended in case of emergency. Thanks for tuning in to this trail review. Please like and subscribe for more hiking on Vancouver Island.